Welcome to the first episode of Clippercast. I am co-host Briar Watson.
And I'm your host, Benjamin Romero.
Applause for Deputy Klein.
So
Deputy Klein. Nice to have you on here. This is long awaited for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm glad I could be here.
so if you want to, I guess, give a proper introduction and how long you've been serving, where you're at.
Yeah. So I've been here with Martin Public Schools. This is my third school year. I've been in law enforcement since 2017. Over that time, I worked for the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety for a little bit over a year and a half, and then I worked for the Hastings Police Department for about 4.5 years. Started with Allegan in April of 22.
Okay.
So.
And you're a school resource officer at Martin.
Yes, sir.
What made you just like go into that field? I guess if it's a different field, then
It's just a different assignment, so it's a little bit different, right? I'm not out pulling over cars. I'm not.
Well, I mean, in the summer you're out left and right.
In the summertime, sometimes I stop a lot of cars.
Deputy Klein stopped me here, then stopped him there.
So it's just a little bit different. Like, I'm not responding to actual calls. Somebody calls 911, goes to dispatch, and then they dispatch law enforcement out. I'm not going to those calls while I'm here at school. I do respond to emergencies in the area. So there's been lots of times where I've, some people probably have seen me run down the hallways, and then I'm peeling out of here, lights and sirens, going to whatever it is, if it's a bad accident or something else. So, but generally I don't leave the building unless there's an emergency.
So is it kind of relaxing to kind of have that feeling, oh, I don't have to show up for that, I'm good here, and you're not going to be on scene? Or is it kind of like, oh man, I kind of wish I was there?
Well, it's just different, right? So, like, no matter, like, when I come to work, I don't know what my day is going to be like.
Yeah.
It's not like working in an office or working in a business where you're like,
you're
okay,
a cop, so
I've got meetings scheduled today. Like, I could be, and this has happened, could be on my way to work or on my way home, and I run into something, and then I'm not going home for 3 hours because there's something going on. It's happened lots of times, even just being a school resource officer, not let alone being road patrol. I think the difference between road patrol and being in a school is you just get to be able to focus on other things, where sometimes being on the road, you have to go to the calls. Like, you can't focus on stuff sometimes. Some days are super busy and you can't focus on whatever it is. If it's doing traffic enforcement, or if you're trying to do directed patrols in a certain area, sometimes the calls really just dictate what you're doing. So,
okay, that definitely sounds a lot different than like being in like. Now, I'm not saying you're not an actual cop, but like going out to calls and saying like stuff like that.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely different. I mean, obviously, right?
Sure.
There's how many cops you see standing around in the halls here? Just one, right?
Except that one time you brought in the other cop.
Yeah, there was the one time
bring her
Deputy
back.
Castro was here, getting a little bit of training. So, really, what it boils down to is, right? So you see one cop here.
Yeah.
Guess who's going to be in charge when something bad happens here? Me. So it's just
a
kind
lot of responsibility then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I mean, do I go out and help with when there's bad calls? Absolutely. Would my coworkers come help me if there's a bad call here? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be in charge. I'm going to be the one responsible for everything.
So is this your second year, third year doing it?
This is my third school year.
Third school year.
Yeah.
Compared to your first school year into now, how you liking it?
I like it a lot better. One, I know a lot of kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say, I wasn't a school resource officer somewhere else, so this is my first experience. I really like Martin because of it's one building. It's so
small too. It's only 3 hallways.
It's a lot bigger than 3 hallways, but
like high school wise,
middle school wise,
yes.
It is only 3 hallways. But I mean, we have K through 12, and actually we've got all the way down to Head Start. So we got 2-year-olds all the way up to 19-year-olds in one building. Like, you don't see that places.
Not very often. A lot of schools are
it's a little sprawling.
Separated,
Yeah, it's a little sprawling for where seniors are interacting with 2-year-olds. It's not interacting. But it's just kind of unique. So like I have a couple coworkers that have multiple buildings. They got to drive where I'm not driving. I park here and I'm here. So it's pretty unique. I get to know a lot of kids all the way from kindergarten up to seniors.
Yeah.
Because I get to interact with them every day, where some of my coworkers, they don't interact with elementary kids as much.
No.
So, I like it a lot because I get to interact with kids. I get to know them. I get to hear a lot of their backstory, and what tends to play into behavior issues, and just try and help them choose the right decision. I know it's kind of cliche, but we always say, make good choices, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Everybody's heard that in school. Make good choices.
I was one of the bad kids in middle school. I'd be in the
we
office
all was.
every other day. Yeah, it was not.
But
bad.
like that's, honestly, all the way down to kindergarten to senior year, like that statement stands. Like you just have to make good choices.
Yeah.
Making a good choice to go to class, making a good choice not to hit your friend, making a good choice to, fill in the blank. Like it's a really simple thing that you can use across all ages.
So what made you want to become a school resource officer?
We
kind of talked about this the other day.
A little bit. So I've got 2 kids. They're both in middle school now. And when I was early in law enforcement, I got to be able to interact with some kids at a different school district, just kind of, in the mornings. So it was, before everybody got free breakfast and free lunch.
Yeah.
So
that sucks now. September, now we got to pay, don't we?
I don't know.
I think it was September 1st or October 1st.
It sounds like you guys need to have Mr. Walker come in and talk about school lunches.
I don't eat here, so I don't.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe you should show up on time and eat.
A little foreshadowing for the next guest.
At least I'm coming to school.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so getting back to it. So for me, it was just being able to interact with kids in a different way versus going to a call and it's an emergency, right? People don't call 911 and say, hey, can you send over a cop to give my kids stickers? It doesn't happen, right?
No.
You call 911 for law enforcement or EMS or fire to show up because it's the worst day of most people's lives. So to be able to interact with a kid before that really bad day, I just saw the huge benefit to when it was that really bad day. So I thought for me, it was just something that I wanted to do to help not just my coworkers and myself, but like all first responders, to just be able to have that relationship.
Yeah.
Before it is a really, really bad day.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this is a little off topic, but since you're here all day and spend most of your day here, where do you go for lunch?
Where do I go for lunch? So I normally bring lunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about when you don't bring lunch? What's your go-to?
My go-to.
Yes.
My go-to. So we're talking like during the work week. Right?
Yes.
All right. All right. So my go-to, if I'm going to lunch, I'm gonna go to Clipper Cafe.
Oh.
So.
Right in town.
Yeah. Do you arrive in time for breakfast or no? Or is it lunch?
No. Generally I'll go to Clipper for coffee a lot.
Coffee guy?
I'm a big coffee guy.
Dark or
black
coffee, whatever.
Just black.
Speaking of Clipper Cafe, huge shout out to Clipper Cafe because they definitely sponsored some of this. So huge shout out. So thanks for bringing it up because it led right into a shout out.
Yeah, there you go.
One of our sponsors. But what has been one of your favorite arrests?
So I'm gonna remember that this is a school podcast. So
yes.
And I think you guys all know that sometimes I get a little colorful in my stories.
Yeah.
So
we'll make sure to edit it out.
Yeah.
Right, production.
Production's like, okay, I don't remember how to do that. So there was a lifetime ago, right? I was not a cop.
Yeah.
And I did community development, and there was this huge 3-story abandoned warehouse. It was a factory. They were using it as a warehouse, and they hadn't used it in a long time. And I was trying to get a grant to turn it into affordable housing. Fast forward, that didn't happen. Handful of years goes by. Power had been off, and this young gentleman decided he was going to plan a Halloween prank. It was about 4 years ago, so like 21. And he went into the basement with his buddies and lit a piece of paper from like the 1950s on fire. And it was like, hey, look at this. This is really cool. And then dropped it on like a huge pallet of papers that were like 10 foot by like 40 feet wide, like 4 feet tall, like a lot of paper from like the 50s.
That sounds like a lot.
From the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
So needless to say, the building burnt to the ground. If you Google Hastings factory fire, you can see all the photos. It literally took a brick building all the way to the ground. It burnt for like 2 days. There was a main power line that goes through Hastings that powers the southeast corner of the county. Took out power to a quarter of the county. Maple Valley schools didn't have school for a day because of it.
They were lucky, huh?
Yeah, they were lucky.
Yeah, a week without school. I wish that was us.
So I show up to work that morning. I'm like, I mean, I could smell it all through town. Like something's going on. I show up to work and I'm like, all right, so what are we doing? Like, how are we figuring this out?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, well, the fire chief thinks it was an accident. I'm like, what do you mean an accident?
There's no way.
Like an abandoned building doesn't have power. It's been standing there for 100 years. It doesn't catch on fire and burn to the ground. So essentially, like I just did some old school police 101. Started talking to people. Started knocking on doors, and it led to what ultimately was a full confession. And the gentleman served a couple years in prison. He just actually got out for it. So,
golly, that's a week without school, though.
It was a day, I think. I might have misspoke. I think it was only a day without school. So,
okay.
But
I mean, one more question. What's your weekend look like, or do you have weekends off? Do you?
Oh yeah, weekends. So, so my weekends. So, little fact about me that a lot of people don't know is I have a 1960 concrete kidney bean in-ground pool. So it just celebrated its 65th birthday this summer.
Oh, in 2 years, this will be 67.
So yeah, oh man.
Right, so we're clip farming.
So I spend a lot of time this summer. I get 3 fabulous months out of my pool. I spend a lot of the time in the summer poolside.
Just
so
swimming laps back and forth.
No,
back and forth.
just poolside, man. Floating.
That's for 3 months, bro.
Yeah, floating poolside. So weekends, a lot of time is hanging out. I try and take off every Friday in the summer, so I get a 3-day weekend all summer long. Some of my coworkers take off the entire month of July.
Golly.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
it's nice.
Is it time? Is it paid off? Like time
Yeah.
paid?
Yeah,
Ooh.
so we get quite a bit of paid time off for working throughout the summer. So like, I worked last Friday night.
Yeah.
I worked last Saturday night. I'm working this Friday night. I'm working this Saturday night.
Yeah.
So we work a lot during the school year. And we just get the benefit throughout the summer to get some time off. So.
Nice. You fish at all? Any hunting?
I don't fish.
No.
I used to hunt, but I just don't hunt anymore.
Not enough time.
No, I think beef just tastes better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can make a lot more money working overtime rather than sitting in the woods. And I can guarantee I'm gonna have a steak when I come home.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, that's
Got
good.
any other questions?
With I have one more.
Yeah.
With fair time
let's hear
coming
it.
up, for the week of the fair, is your
Yeah.
weekends a little more packed? Do you have to work at the fair more? Do you get more calls out at the fair?
So
or no?
the fair, I don't know the like history of how we deal with the fair, but the fair is actually within the city of Allegan. And they contract with the sheriff's office to provide like law enforcement coverage. So we have one certified officer that will work per day, and then they'll have like 4 to 6, I think, reserves. So there's quite a decent police presence. I'm going to actually be working the fair this Saturday night. So
Wait, so it goes Saturday night till midnight or Saturday night till?
So
Saturday's the last day, isn't it?
yeah,
Well,
Saturday's the last
what time does
day.
it close?
I think it closes like around 11. All I remember
midnight. The midway closes at midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah, I remember
so
last
no more
year
rides
was
after midnight.
as soon as the Ferris wheel turned off, that was like the end of the fair.
Mm.
So that's some old guy told me that.
I think it's open till midnight every day, and then Saturday closes on.
Then I might be going Saturday. You want to go Saturday? Go see Klein.
Plans to take a trip.
Yeah,
We'll go on the
See
Ferris
Deputy
wheel.
Klein.
call some trouble.
No, never.
I don't think so.
Never.
Okay, good.
No,
I
that's
like
not
it.
us.
Right,
Never.
make good
So-
choices.
Oh yeah,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
100%. Always making good choices.
So
You going to the game Friday?
absolutely,
You better have your sign.
My
Cheer or
sign.
go to jail.
cheer or go to jail. I gotta have to get the cheerleaders to pull that out. So I'm sure they got it somewhere. So yeah, how you guys feeling? How you guys feeling about the game? I mean, let
we're
me switch the tables here.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
so are we watching film?
Of
I
course.
I mean, I heard
every
you
day.
guys grilling the volleyball players about if they
Every
watch
day.
film.
If we don't watch film, we're running.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Speaking of running, someone we didn't clean the locker room, so we
Oh,
we had a run.
I think that was the
at
proper
practice.
terminology. We did
Well,
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because he said
team,
someone and
right?
then he
Me
said
over
we.
me.
So
Yeah.
It's
a
we
team.
over me. It's the team.
Yeah.
That's our motto. So
Yeah.
we didn't clean the locker room. Any one of
Yeah.
us could have done it.
And then y'all ran.
yeah.
Yeah, we all ran.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, listen, it's a Friday night. We just got done after a big game.
Yeah.
And
No, it was a good game.
it was a good game. And, it was homecoming night. I won king.
Yeah.
I'll take responsibility for what I did. I left some of my stuff out, but I mean, same time I should have been doing that as a senior.
Yeah.
So
Good job.
It is
okay,
what it is.
We learned from it. He's not
now
gonna do it
next
again.
Friday, nobody's leaving until everything's away.
He's
I
not.
Put
like,
away.
I like that idea.
He's not gonna do that again, right?
No, I won't.
I like that idea.
So yeah, we're ready for this week. I think this week's more of a fundamentals week.
Good.
Hit physical.
Good.
And then
Now, who are
Very-
you guys playing?
we play
Holton.
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 They're
In-
by Muskegon, I think.
There was that. They were
Okay.
actually our last ever 11-man game.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Lost
We,
them in
we lost by
playoffs.
what one point in the playoffs. So
Okay. Now, how long ago was that?
2017.
Oh, it was a minute. Okay.
6 or 7
2016?
years?
No, 16
6 or
17.
7?
Yeah,
16
okay.
or 17.
years.
I don't
6
know.
or 7? Okay. So that sounds about right.
Oh yeah, I mean, for me personally, it's more of a detailed week, as in like first steps.
Yep.
Staying on blocks.
Yep.
Defensive wise, like getting off the ball quicker. So then next week we have Gobos.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be a better opponent than we have this week.
And you're going there, right?
Yes,
Yeah, we're going
first
there.
first away game.
Yeah.
So,
So no matter what, that's just going to be a tough game, no matter what.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's an away game. Gobles,
Big as
Gobles
our
is
rivalry school.
Big rival,
So-
and
rivalries, yeah.
they're always a good team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's going to be a nice.
Yeah, so
Competition.
This week is definitely a lot of fundamentals, a lot of
Focus, mental
mechanics,
focus. Yep.
mental focus. Definitely getting off ball, running feet on blocks, just all the simple stuff. The stuff we should have been doing from the beginning of the year. We're just kind of taking a step back. We're gonna go over our basics and build off of it. We have a pretty good group of guys that we can do a lot of good things this year. So if second half last game or the past 2 weeks, second half defense has been locked down.
Mhm.
Haven't let a team score in the second half. So
It should be that way throughout the whole game.
So
but-
we're kind of taking a step back and we're gonna look at that and,
and
we
make
want
sure it
that.
starts that way and ends
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
I
I like it.
offensively, we're scoring on every single drive. So, defensively, we shouldn't let up any points at all. We shouldn't let them score because we have a fast defense. We have the guys that can do it. So, yeah,
And we're wearing blue jerseys this week too.
Superman.
Superman.
jerseys.
Nice.
So it is superhero night Friday.
In honor of
Talk to me about that. What's that all about?
It's just in honor of a kid who passed away from an accident a couple years last year, 2 years ago. So it's just 2 years ago. So yeah.
He went to school here. His dad, I think his dad went here, right?
I don't know.
He was a big part of the school, and
Okay.
We're kind of giving a memorial game to him. His favorite superhero was Superman, so we have sweet blue jerseys.
Nice.
with Superman logos on them. And
Nice.
if you've seen our helmets, they have the Superman logo with the J
I
in
have
it for
have seen
JJ. So it's a pretty special.
Nice.
You gonna wear a blue uniform for
that.
Friday?
Unfortunately, I don't wear blue anymore. I wear black.
We'll
I
get
used to wear
him a blue shirt. We'll get him a
Yeah.
We're
Superman
gonna
shirt.
blue. Yeah, you should
Yeah.
get
So,
one.
I think
they're tough.
Tailgating
they're
starts at what? 4:30. 4.
4. Make
Starts
sure
at
you
4. They have 3 bounce
make sure you
houses.
pull up.
3
Pull
to the game.
bounces.
3
Pull-
bounce houses.
Pull up. We're
Pull
pulling
up.
up.
Yes.
Make sure you
Okay.
pull up.
Pull up to the game. It's Friday.
Friday.
4
Game
o'clock
starts at
tailgate.
kickoffs at 7. Blue jerseys. I don't know. What is the student section?
Superhero themed
So,
section.
Come in your best superhero costume that you can pull out from your closet, wherever.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Well, hey, I
Yeah.
appreciate the opportunity,
Thanks
and hopefully this endeavor goes smooth for you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks.
Make sure you follow our Instagram and our TikTok at _Clipper_cast for all your weekly updates, daily videos, and
We should have our YouTube channel up, so you should be seeing
It
this
should- yeah.
soon, hopefully. And if not, then let us know when you've seen it. Give it a like. I think subscribe.
comment your favorite part
Yes.
and the best thing you like about Ben.
And the best thing you like about Briar.
Thanks for tuning in.